rise and shine. Today's the big day. And you know what I mean by the big day? We're going to be at Pickleball for 7 hours. What we're going to do about that is meal prep. My meal prep, make a protein shake. I might take some like other snackies. I hate that I said that. Why does it smell? Oh, great, that's empty. I tend to do this thing where I have the containers and I leave them in there to remind myself. I need my protein now. Other protein, my peanut butter, and a graham cracker. The yogurt that I use is BOGO at Publix, or it was. What's today? Thursday? Fuck, it was. And it's not anymore, but I have too much. Like, I actually think I put bad yogurt in my... I'm a little bit nervous for today, but I've been doing really good as, like, trying to just, like... push that off my brain, and not in like an avoidant way, but in a way of like, listen, you've made your decisions, you can make your decision in that moment as well, and you can make that decision after. Now you might be like, Taylor, what the f are you talking about? I'm talking about, okay, so I'm going in, this is like the decision that's already like locked in, we're already doing it, I'm happy to do it. I'm shadowing the pro coach, shadowing one of his lessons. I'm hopping in. But the thing that we're adding now on top of it is we're drilling with Shelby. It's just the fact of being there all day. I'm probably going to drill with her from 12:30 to 3:45. Probably. So that's the thing. Then on top of that, I'm now gonna play after from 4 to 7. Now the thing is like that I'm trying to remind myself, and like I said, the decision is made, but in the moment I can make any free will decision that I would like, is that I can leave at any point. Like I'm not locked in for that amount of time. You know what I'm saying? We'll be okay. So that's my phone. Can you hear it? Wow, I'm up. Don't worry, the anxiety and horrors of life got me up. I played in this group last week and I did really good, and so good that they all were like, oh my gosh, Taylor, you should come more. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like, can you please describe to me how you perceive me now? So it's just depending if I want to stay. I'll probably play a couple games because, you know, I'm drilling. I can't drill and not play. We'll see. But last week, my coach gave me a pep talk and was like, you have to go in and also like have fun and go in there and not be stressed. So that's my goal. My main stress is just the timing. Like now my stress is just being there because I have to go in tomorrow at 8:30 to coach. So now my stress is like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be there how long? Girl, you're gonna be there for fun purposes. And I'm excited for today's drill session because I did my updated lesson with Tony, giving my new drill assignments. So we're gonna be doing that for the next couple weeks, hoping to improve that. And what are we improving on? We're improving on my putaways. We're improving on my putaways, we're improving on my forehand. My forehand I've found now at this point, or my backhand at this point, is more technically sound and more advanced. Like it's better than my forehand because he taught me my backhand, my two-handed backhand, and like I actually listened to instructions versus like with my forehand, it's something that I've been playing with for as long as I've been playing, 5 years. And I think that's the thing I get in my head about. Why have I not been, like, why am I just finding this stuff out now? And I'm trying to remind myself, girl, 2023, that I actually started, like, thinking a lot more about it. And like I said, it's just progressed. And this last year is whenever I was really, like, pedal to the metal. I want to get better. Like, I'm actively trying to get better. So that's the thing I'm trying to remind myself is, like, there's so many different steps in this process, and I have to be okay with it. So I've never, like, sat and tried to drill with my forehand. Well, I have recently, but I'm saying, like, it wasn't until recently. And now I have a lot of other things under my belt that it's like, okay, this is the final boss of building my pickleball foundation, I feel like. Any of the errors I make on my forehand, I'm like, fuck, I know. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I did. I know how that fucked up. I know what I did wrong. And I also try to think of the things that I tell my clients too, is like, listen, like you just learned this, like give yourself time, whatever. But I don't give myself time. But I don't know, it's fun, and I'm working with Shelby on it and Tony. It makes it so much more fun. Last night I was watching all my videos from my lesson with Tony, and I was like, okay, taking notes of the exact drills I need to do, and I know what I need to work on. So I'm pretty much locked in. It's currently 8:52. I have to leave at like 10 to get there and like be comfortable. So I have an hour. I might read, be on my way. I have something's pulling in my left back. Ouch, like that. Okay. And that's the other thing, it's like I have to stretch for like 3 hours after tonight too. I brought you a gift.
Not me like looking. I didn't see them.
Look.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Well, this is just for today. You can scream. That's why I brought it.
What is on the menu today? We are starting off with returns because I have a new grip. I'm swinging with an Eastern grip now. I used to play with Continental this whole pickleball lifetime, but now we're switching to Eastern, keeping my things low and getting things powerful with my core. I need to stop swinging with my arms so much and causing that stress. Shelby's also going to work on her return. She's working on the accuracy and where she's hitting them, which she is slaying. She is killing it. Wish that was me, honestly, and she's painting those lines all day, kind of scaring me for when we play later, but don't worry, we are in fact raging.
Okay. That was on the line. Girl, that accuracy right there.
So I'm thinking, let's follow suit and let's work on the accuracy of my returns. And guess what? I'm overthinking every single thing ever, so I'm losing my core, I'm losing my grip, I am losing my mind out of anything.
Alright, see that? Where am I at? Guys. Why is it the last four I'm getting? Last four, I finally woke up.
How many hours are we in? 1? Maybe a little less.
1 hour in.
We're 1 hour in. How we feeling?
I'm feeling actually really good.
I know. We did our returns. Now I want to do my swing volleys.
I think I'm going to do backhand return.
My hair looks so insane. Yeah, I'm going to do my swing volleys. Shelby,
Backhand return?
go in that line shot. You're on those line shots. All day. I'm scared. Now later I got to be covering the line. The other day I tried to hit my forehand on this side. I don't know, something in my head tells me just this side. And when Tony grabbed my paddle, he was hitting the forehand over here, and I was like,
Honestly, I had the same with
I was like, put it back. I was like, other way.
I know. And Corey checked mine, and he was like, this side is kind of
But
crunchy, but the other side has nothing.
But that's why I want to do that, because it's easier to.
Next up is swing volleys. We got to figure out where to feed from. Shelby always apologizes for her feeds, but don't let her fool you. She does feed really well. But we have to figure out these swing volleys because, again, my core, my grip, and I just overthink every single thing ever. And I think at this point, I am just trying to get that power because that's the main thing I'm doing all of this for. And I'm not letting myself relax and just do the basic things. So I panic. Mostly whenever I do really good, I start going on a roll, and then I just start overthinking everything, and then I need to talk myself down to relax. Honestly, we both just take turns crashing out and talking the other one down because it gets to a point where it's just like even funny. Even here, I couldn't even hit anything because we just knew what was going on. What's really fun about Shelby and I is she has all of the power and I have it, but I just need to unleash it. And she needs to scale hers back. So we need to find that happy middle for the both of us here, so that's what we're working on. This is a nice little throwback because whenever we first started drilling, the things that we were working on was keeping our feet down. We were hopping around, getting on our toes, jumping around way too much. So that was a nice little callback. But we ended up realizing that hers are whenever she's moving. So that's what we started working on a lot here. So we're just working on it a little bit more, working on those feet. So whenever she's moving, she's crushing it. Look at that. Bam. There. Except for she's creeping up to the kitchen line and she's about to swing volley me in the face. So I was like, girl, maybe you should back up a little bit. Maybe you should give me some room. Go back into the transition zone so we can work on that. And like I said, we're laughing, giggling, having a good time. But I was ready to lock back in and I just fed the ball to her. She wasn't even ready. Don't know why I did that. And thank God I realized last time I was overthinking it. And look at me, I'm just like, dude, this is all you need to do. When you're swing volleying, that's all you need. Take it back to the basics. Don't worry about how hard you're hitting it. Just worry about getting it over the net exactly how you want. How I want it. Core and Eastern grip. Simple as that. Right? You would think so? Yeah, not really for me because I still go a little bit crazy. Actually, we think we figured out the issue. Any of the balls on this side of the court is in fact messing up our vibe, so every so often we are going to stop, do a vibe check, clear out the court, because that ball is what's messing up the entire thing. Don't you worry. It's the ball, not us at all. And now Shelby's locking in on her backhand returns, painting lines on both sides. Gotta clear the vibes, clear out the aura.
Oh, sorry, I got you. I don't know why I'm apologizing to you. Okay. Oh, wow. I was thinking too hard. But why is it so so sad. It's not fitting our aura. This is not fitting our vibe. Oh, is this you may say? Yeah. I love Millie Bobby Brown.
I don't know about you, but whenever I drill, I always have to end on a good note. So whenever we have 3 balls left, if we still mess it up, it's still 3 more. And I gotta chase him down because it's still 3 more left. Now my final boss of all time. There's a lot of things that I have to unpack with my putaways here. First off, I have to snap my wrist. Second off, I do this thing called robot arm where I don't put my elbow in front of me, I put it beside me and I jam myself up and cause my own problems. Third of all, I need to work with my new grip to get that power that I'm looking for. So to me, this can be a recipe for disaster. So I'm picking and choosing very few things to work on. Right now, I'm just working on snapping my wrist because I feel like that is the thing that I can easily concentrate on. For some reason, my elbow is what makes my brain want to explode. This is a favorite drill of ours. Shelby does it a lot. We do forehand, backhand, and overheads. It's mainly working on the footwork because we're obviously standing and doing a lot of the shots during this drill session. But during the game, we're not doing that. And we obviously need to work on our footwork with these shots to have a consistent, good shot. So we're doing this drill. Mind you, it is a lot of cardio and it feels like dodgeball whenever you're feeding because it is going to be coming from any and which direction. But I'm really proud of Shelby because she did the whole damn basket. And like I said, it is a lot of moving. It's 3 balls right in a row and we're not really stopping and taking many breaks. And she crushed it. Her feet were looking killer and she slayed every single one of those balls. Shout out, girl.
Final check-in. How do we feel?
Great. I feel better.
Me too. We were putting that ball away. And we got a free therapy session. Free.
You couldn't ask for a better day.
Yeah,
Better than
exactly.
my day yesterday.
Exactly. Listen, we're gonna go play. We're gonna go put it to work, and we're gonna see how this goes. Let's try and play our first game together.
Yeah.
Depending on because it's all male dominant over there right now, so that's looking good on us. This is where they're putting us. They're built.
If Fiora did not check in whenever we were playing at all, I'm sorry, I'll do better next week. But Shelby and I did not do good the first few games. I think the drilling really got us at the beginning, so next week I need to lock in a little bit better. But I played for 7.5 hours. I gotta be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. So